Hello and welcome to Spellforce 3. We are constantly getting attacked by undead, and guess what? We also got a really broken demon that's just about to kill me. I know, because this is like the 20th try. I'm not kidding. So, do we have some kind of a fire armor? I'm pretty sure that I have something like that. Guys, believe me, we gotta need some fire resistance. Here he is. He does the instant everybody dies skill. Also the invincible and come on, let's kill him. Oh my god, we killed him. Okay, that was lucky. Maybe because we got help from the Deathman this time. Well, I hate to say this, Yana, but you're too hot. Way too hot. You know what? You're just gonna resurrect. We gotta deal with the undead anyway.
You read my mind.
Oh yeah. Well, it's done now.
Yes.
Yes.
And I didn't even lose everybody. It's very easy to lose everybody to that fire AoE. And it might seem like, oh yeah, it's super easy, but no. That thing is like ridiculous.
That way?
Okay.
I understand.
This guy just really needs not to die.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Easy peasy. Defeat all the undead. Actually, okay, we have enough food. We have enough. Do I have an arcane smithy? I'm pretty sure that I made one. We have your Avan Ranger now use both arrows, enabling them to deal siege damage. That's the only upgrade path we got. So might as well just do that.
Yes.
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 Okay, let's not lose everybody.
Damn it.
Not sure what would I need, what kind of resources. Arcane smithy, farm, iron smelter, iron mine. I think we are kind of fine.
Anything on your mind?
But if there's... Yana has died. Show resources? Oh, that could be useful, but it's just too small.
Corporal?
The map is too big.
All right.
Interesting.
Oh, I do like the big map, but...
Understood.
Our
Okay,
scholars have finished researching a new technology.
So apparently my archers are gonna be better at destroying stuff. They also deal siege damage, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. Now would you look at that?
I don't like the look of that. Fighting with the undead is just super easy compared to the demon. Not like I know. But I only know from the waves of undead they're sending. I guess we're gonna deal with a tougher group here.
Prepare yourselves.
Damn. Kind of want to make a tank hero. With like shield and like maximum con.
Got it.
What?
Sure.
Was nothing in it?
I understand.
I had no
Will do.
time to check it out.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Can we just destroy it like that? Can we taunt it? Oh my god. We're taking so much damage. Oh my god, I need heals. The hell is this? This is no joke. Okay. Yeah, we guys should take it out, no problem. Relatively speaking.
Yes.
It's not too hard. Not impossible means it's easy. Alright, let's go.
What do you require?
They will
Alright.
Will be bloody.
Should I just cast some Dopplers? Seems like a sensible thing to do, considering how hard this mission is. Oh my god, she's gonna die.
Here we go.
Everybody,
They will
I guess.
Charge!
Good work. Now let's end this, Falcons.
High Keeper, just in time.
Yourselves.
Yeah?
We'll make short work of them.
I'm
They
injured.
killed
Oh,
one of
what
our
the hell?
heroes.
That's too much. How did she die instantly? Can we just bring her back up?
Don't die on us, friend. Just stay with
Oh my
me.
god, just stay together. The last thing we want is split up.
That way. All right.
If the Reds run in like a bunch of idiots, it's their business. Please,
Come on.
can you
Don't
just
die on us now.
pick her up?
On
Okay, you do it. You do it.
So, what's the plan? No. Don't die on me, will you? We
Oh
need
my
you.
god, I don't want people to die. Okay, we are losing forces.
Yes. What do we need?
Everybody get the hell back.
I'll do what's required. I am ready.
Get the hell back. I do like the aggressive stance usually, but it also makes them really dumb.
Sounds like a plan.
Very
They
dumb.
won't stand a chance.
Patience. Not yet.
Should I just make them
I will stay.
defensive?
You picked the wrong enemies.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Maybe that makes more sense. Let's go with that.
You read my mind.
So, we are in this place. We see some undead generals, and I would like some heals. I might as well cast the doppelganger.
Yes?
Okay, everybody, go.
I'll make it quick.
Can we just destroy the tower? I think we need to destroy the tower. That has to be a priority.
That's all.
Oh my god.
I'm only getting
Oh, not good.
I'm injured.
Tower needs to go down because this is like a... If this gets destroyed, it's over.
I can't focus.
Okay, the towers are gone.
You'll regret this.
Relatively, the undead are easy. Well, not that easy.
As you want. Sure.
Come on, can you just
That way?
not move?
I understand.
So, how about some looting? Let me just do that. I really don't want to do it with everybody, but
Let's see.
I guess we're gonna loot that chest. That's a pretty good sword. Not sure if you have time to really consider it. Sword for orcs? I thought it was good, but it's obviously not. I'm mistaken the damage value.
I understand.
All right.
Whoa, 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 what's going on here? More zombies?
No,
Oh, yeah.
This can't be.
They're all dead.
Oh, really? Just how did you guess that?
What did you expect?
Seems I'm late for the party. Good job you did there, High Keeper. It's not like I warned you this would happen if you didn't cooperate.
You bloody piece of filth! I swear I'll...
He's right, Keeper. If you hadn't refused to cooperate with the Deathmen, these soldiers might still be alive.
How dare you?
Forgive me, but we should not discuss this now. What about the tomb? Where are...
What was that?
The vile dark. The undead. They must have broken the seal.
There's no other choice. I need to perform the ritual.
What? No, you...
They will try to stop me. Defend me as long as you can.
Are you deaf? Stop it right now. This is an order.
Shit. Here they come.
Vile Dark? And there's some kind of word for undead?
I'll be swift.
I'll take a look.
Okay, let's check it out. Let's take that stabby knife.
Is there anything you need?
You got it.
Am I supposed to go inside? No.
Of course.
Give the word.
Looks like I'm not supposed to go inside. So, what am I supposed to do? Defend that guy? Looks like they're sending some reinforcements. Oh,
They won't stand a chance.
okay. Got it.
Patience. Not yet. Control. Need control.
Oh, that really works.
Now would you look at that?
Wait, what?
They will burn.
So we're getting attacked by undead from all the sides. How long is this gonna last? Seriously? Looks like it's gonna last like 15 minutes.
Patience. Not yet.
Here we go.
Okay, let's just go on
I'll make
attack
it quick.
stance.
Not now.
So many bloody undead. Oh my god. Don't die. Wait, what?
Corporal. I'm injured.
Wait, what? How does this work?
Interesting.
He is not making progress now.
More of them. Protect Kiroi.
Understood.
Can we just
Sounds like a plan.
cast some spells?
They will fall.
Can you just get the fuck out of that place? Oh man.
I'll be right here.
I can't even cast there. Like, how am I supposed to fight?
They killed one of our heroes.
This is perfect. Like,
Sure.
now I lost half my army. Because of... I have to fight guys who I can't even see. Are you kidding me, game? Of course that guy's gonna lose. I can't cast that. It's literally impossible. He runs away.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
I need more time.
You'll have to wait.
You'll regret this.
I really hope this is the Vile Dark. Probably need to build more groves. This is just a run-of-the-mill Elder Demon. Any towns that can afford to build? Grove? I kinda need it. Okay, grove number 1, grove number 2, whatever.
Just give the word.
That's not what I want.
Yes.
I was hardly centering in on the action. Wait, what? Oh. Woo. Oh yeah. Let's kill everybody. You died?
Kiroy! No, you can't.
Shit.
Hey, it worked. Oh, what? I lost control of everything? What? You bastards. That's my place. I worked so hard for that. Saying that this was a shit show is the understatement of the year. We're just letting a guy bleed out on the floor. Is this who we are? Oh, you're good? Well, I guess that's convenient. Well, we gotta talk to you anyway.
I killed them.
You did? You fucking bullshit! You were not even here. You guys did nothing. What was that ritual? What about the Fjordark?
That ritual he performed, what was it?
A sacrifice. He knew there was no time to seal the tomb manually, so he decided to act. Dutiful until the end.
Okay. What about the Fjordark?
What about the Fjordark? Are we safe?
As long as we hold the fortress, yes. The world is safe. And as always, we're the ones who paid the price.
Will you be able to hold it? Can I just laugh after I say that?
Well, will you be able to hold it?
Yes. The undead took this fortress because we didn't expect their ambush. We do now. As long as we keep the gates shut, we'll be able to fend them off.
Nice! What about the stone? Would you look at that? Fighting about, you know, unexpected. Okay, sure. Oh, actually we have some portal here. I don't know if you can portal in units, but I guess it's worth consideration. What about the stone? I need that. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, you can't go in.
What about the stone? We still need it.
Of course, you'll get your stone. Just wait here. Here, is this the one you're looking for?
It is. Where did you have it?
In our treasury. It has been in the fortress since our order was founded. We never knew what it was and assumed it was a Hibernian artifact. Turns out it wasn't. Here, take it.
Thank you.
Thank me. You still have no idea what you prevented from happening, have you? If you hadn't been here, the Fjordark would have awoken, and then the Bloodburn would have been the least of our worries. And here I am, not even knowing your name.
Just call me dude. I just call me Tahar. I just build a rap.
It's Tahar. Yes, like Isamo Tahar.
Oh, so you're... Huh. I... see. Well, Aonir's blade was never affected by your father's rebellion, but it seems you don't take after him. That's good. Anyway, all the best on your travels, and good luck.
Likewise.
Sir Catras, I think we should have a word. Yes, you will get your helmet.
Aye aye. What? Who should we... Talk to Keeper Kilroy? Oh, he seems pretty dead.
Will do.
I don't think that's gonna fly. I couldn't talk to him. I was supposed to do that. Can we just loot this? No, the bags are hidden! Just open this for like 1 second. I want the bags. You bastards.
Got it.
I bet when I'm gone, they're just gonna be like, hey, open up,
As
lads.
you want.
Get all the bags out.
I'll do what's required.
I knew it. I won't hesitate for 1 second.
Understood.
I suppose we're just gonna bail.
Sounds like a plan.
Is it a plan? This was a mess. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just give the word.
I think they are still following me.
That way?
Despite being neutrals.
Yes. Understood. That way.
All right.
Alright. Just in case you guys want to pick a fight with me, just know that I have some teeth. Talk to Keeper Kilroy. Damn, that's a hard mission. Can we just abandon it? Well, I guess we got the stone. Is it gonna be in an inventory? Quest items? Stone? Do we have it? Nexus stone. That's what we want. Well, I guess we gotta go back home. Just world map Trevor. Why not? Easy peasy. Well, that was easier than I thought. And it was pretty damn hard. You can leave the map at almost any time, as long as you don't control a currently active RTS base. Oh, that's interesting. So, if you think it's just too hard, or whatever, you can just bail. You did it! I should speak to the guy. Nah, I know from good sources that that's just not gonna happen. I just don't like him. Simple as that. He almost died in my base. Then he sacrificed himself. Well, at least he didn't die in the base. But that guy had a death fish. He just tried to defend my base on his own. That's kind of crazy. I suppose we can consider some upgrades. I don't even know what kind of upgrades, but... Not sure how I feel about the elves, though. They are okay. I guess the siege damage with the arrows is a nice upgrade. And the archers are really nice to spam. I really don't see any flaw in it. Especially against the AI. The AI just tries to kill whoever is the closest, so actually building a tank would make a lot of sense. It just kind of makes me want to build Tahar more into a tank, because his damage is actually pretty important when he's just pantsing with a party, but in a big team, in an army, his damage is just only part of the you know, it's almost insignificant in a way. It's still important, but in a big party it just doesn't matter too much. His main role is just to go there, get close,
Will do.
and just punch people in the face. That's basically it. Am I supposed to have some nice talks here?
Let's see.
Hey, Rohan. What's up?
Tahar, what is it?
What happened after I left the rebellion? I don't know if I care too much about this.
There's one thing I've been wondering about. After we parted at the hideout, what exactly happened? How did you and my father part ways?
Good question. I guess it all started with the relics, the tomes. You remember them, right?
Yes. He was hoping they'd help him to win the war.
Exactly. And there was this one moment when he found the 5th tome, when I came to a realization. You see, there were all those bodies. Enemies, but also many of our people. We had shed so much blood, Tahar. So much blood for our cause. But Asamo, he didn't care. If there was any grief in his eyes, I couldn't see it. And as dramatic as it may sound, that's when I finally understood that we had lost our cause. This wasn't about ideals, about us mages anymore. It was about him. Whatever his intentions had become.
And that's the reason Zane, Helena, and I betrayed him. Come on, do you really want to tell us you didn't see that before? The tomes were all about power.
No, you misunderstand. I knew it was about power. But Asamo always told us that he would use that power for the greater good. And it's not that far off. I mean, can't you imagine? With the power of the tomes, we could have united the world. Even made it a better one. No more persecution of the deviant. No more wars. No more suffering.
Yeah, but you're not gonna achieve this all with violence. An aristocracy? Do we want that? I don't think so.
You mean an aristocracy, with a couple of mages playing God?
There's always someone playing God. And honestly, don't you think the world would have been a better place if there were gods who actually cared? Who involved themselves in politics? I do. But be that as it may, what we can be certain of is that the world the Purity is envisioning would be a far worse one than anything us mages could have ever created. They must be stopped at all costs.
Oh,
I'll be
good
off.
talk. I'm gone.
What's next?
Well, I don't really share that. You know, people
Got it.
are, you know, people are not on the same level. Let's just say that. I think it's fair to say that. Some are more powerful. What? Whoa.
What do we need?
Some are more capable. That would be a better word.
Understood.
But that doesn't mean
Will do.
we should have an aristocracy, or like others should get ruled. I don't think so. I guess he just doesn't know a better way.
Got it.
Hey, yeah, now
Yes,
let's talk.
Corporal? How can I help?
Not died that much? How did you become an assassin?
Well, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. How did you become an assassin?
Why do you want to know?
Just answer the question. That's so. I'm actually curious, especially with someone with your gifts.
No particular reason, I suppose. I'm just curious.
I see. In short, my mother sold me. And after an incident, my owner noticed my talents. He started to train me to carry out jobs for him. And when I was 17, he had an accident. I've been an independent assassin ever since.
Your mother sold you? But where? Why?
Because she needed the coin, and already had 4 children to feed. And as for your first question, where there is demand, there is a market. Particularly in a big city like Greyfell. It's not as uncommon as you might believe.
Who was this owner? Marketing Greyfell? It's despicable. How do you feel about that? It seems like she just put it behind her, which is the best thing to do. Like analyzing the past or antagonizing over the past is just dumb as hell, frankly. You know, you might just think like, oh, but I'm just gonna get away smarter. I will not make the same mistakes. And I think that could be it, in a way. But that also a slippery slope, you know? Whatever happened, happened. You can't change that. Just go forward. Never backward. How do you feel about this?
How do you feel about this? Your mother selling you off?
Well, I used to feel strongly about it. Now I've simply accepted it as part of my past. But there are plenty of reasons for that.
This is quite fucked up. Also, like, she was sold as a sex slave, basically. That's quite a story. I do appreciate your directness and honesty.
That's quite the story.
Is it?
If it was me, I would be concerned about sharing a story like this. That people might think that I'm broken in a way just because I had to suffer through such hardship. A marketing Greyfell?
You're saying there's a slave market in Greyfell?
Slaves, sex, murdering for pleasure. Just imagine every dark desire you can think of. And you know what the Greyfell Bazaar has to offer. I find it interesting that this surprises you. Didn't you serve in the Royal Army for 8 years?
I only joined shortly before the Mage Wars started, and the Greyfell affairs were the responsibility of the Greyfell Guard. I just didn't know.
Well, now you do. I do not agree with the purity of light in most aspects, but they are right when they say there are many sinners in this world. If you believe in the concept of sin, that is.
That's despicable! Wow. Your mother's selling you as a sex slave. To be fair, even if she didn't give a damn, I'm not trying to justify it. There's no justifying it. There's no justifying it. I'm sorry. That's despicable.
Even if she needed the money, that's despicable.
Well, to her credit, she didn't take it lightly. At least as far as I can remember. I was only 7 when that happened.
That doesn't make it better.
Okay, who was this owner?
So, who is this man who bought you?
I won't talk about that. This chapter of my past is done, and I want it to stay buried.
I understand. I'm not gonna push.
I understand.
I'm glad you do. So, tell me, Pariah, how did you become the betrayer's child in the first place? It's rare for a child to defy their own father.
It's complicated is what you would go with if you just didn't think about it. He lost his vision. My father was a monster.
That's simple. My father was a monster, and I had to stop him.
A monster? Interesting. What makes you call him that?
He was power hungry. I don't know. Well, I guess we only got bits and pieces.
He was power hungry. He said his war was about protecting the mages, but it wasn't. All he cared about was becoming more powerful.
Huh. I understand. Either way, is there anything else you need?
Nah, I'm good. I'm running away. Don't look at me. Keep your eyes peeled on the Nexus. I'll be back. Eventually.
Understood.
Let's talk to people inside here. I'm going the right way. No, I'm going the wrong way. God damn it. Alright, let's go this way. Oh yeah. Coming through again. Don't mind me. By the way, don't go that way. There's nothing there. There's literally nothing there. Actually, we can just check out the inventory while we're running around. Human pools, quest items, blueprints, elven research, partisans, orc research, elf research, sure. Why not? Keys. So much crap. What is this?
Got it.
Got it. So many followers. I still hold the belief that this place is just too big. Imagine. Like, come on. Like, this is just a big city. And they are just like spread all over the place. Yeah. Can I talk with her? Is there a new conversation option? Q shift, stop. Hey! What's
How
up?
are you holding up?
Fine, I guess. Thanks for asking. You know, Corporal, I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Well, not knowing your mother and all that shit your father put you through. Do you ever feel lost?
Why do you really want to know? Nah, let's not be that like that. Do you ever feel lost? I do. Sure.
Yes, I do.
I figured. You know, I haven't told you that yet, but actually our pasts aren't so different. Save for the fact that my father didn't try to conquer the world. At least not that I know.
How are our pasts alike then?
Simply put, I also didn't know my mother. And my father was a bastard if there ever was one.
What happened to your mother?
What happened to your mother?
She died giving birth to me.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. As I said, I never knew her.
I take it you and your father aren't on good terms then.
You are of great wisdom, Tahar. No, we were not. I was and still am the only heir of the family. And if there's anything my father ever cared about, it was prestige. You see, it might not be obvious, but I'm actually of noble blood. Pure blood, as Finn and Mir elves call it. Nothing impressive, small nobility. You know, similar to the kind of Nortander nobility that's always around at royal festivities, licking everyone's boots so that they just don't forget about them.
Elves have nobility? I don't know anything about elves.
There's nobility in Finn and Mir?
Oh, yes, there is. They don't call it that, but essentially Finn and Mir is an aristocracy.
How so?
Well, as you might know, elven culture heavily revolves around the White Tree, a gift from their goddess Ellen. Simply put, the tree is revered and guarded by a group of mages, of seers, called the Council. They're the rulers of our country, 6 women and 6 men. Now, according to the ancient lore, when a seer dies, his or her successor is chosen by the Council. However, it has become custom that a seer should be replaced by someone from his bloodline. Someone pure, as they call it.
Which means they make sure that the power stays within the right families.
Indeed. And even though elven families in themselves are small, if you count all the cousins, aunts, and uncles, the members of just one council family could populate a whole township. In other words, the closer your blood ties with the council, the closer you are to the White Tree. And thus, the higher your standing.
So I assume your father put you under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. I barely had a childhood. It was all stern-faced teachers instead, trying to feed me language, history, math, and magic from the day I could speak. And I can't even remember all those festivities and religious ceremonies I had to attend. It was as if I learned the meaning of the word small talk before I learned how to ask for my mother's teat. Not that she would have been around to listen.
Well, it's not that bad. I suppose at least he took care of you. In his own way. How about friends?
How about friends?
Oh, that's another topic. I was allowed to go out and play as long as it was with the right people. Still, I didn't, which was my choice, really. One of the few I made in those years. I preferred to stay on my own.
How come?
I don't know. See, I've always felt a bit ahead of others. As you know, we think in other dimensions than you do. Our lives are a lot longer. What that means is that an elf who has seen 20 winters is still considered and looks like a child. Thus, behaves as such. I just never felt at home with most people. Especially around my age. And that feeling never changed.
What was your father hoping to gain from this?
What was your father hoping to gain from this?
Isn't it obvious? He wanted to marry me off, and thus expand our petty little family's prestige.
I owe the studying then, so she makes a better bride.
If he simply wanted to arrange a marriage for you, then why teach you magic, maths? When these things happen in Nortander, it's usually more about, how shall I put it?
The looks?
And the ancestry, yes.
Well, these things play a big role in Finn and Mir too, but to be considered a good match, education and magical talent are just as important. For a priest, let alone a pure blood, to be seen with an uneducated, non-gifted street elf is frowned upon, not to say forbidden. Also, from what I've learned, it's mostly young women and girls who get married off in Nortander, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, this isn't the case in Finn and Mir. If the head of a family decides to do so, a young boy or a young man may have the same fate as the one I just escaped by a hair's breadth. But this is a topic you could fill books with. Probably not for now.
But never came to that? Okay.
But it never came to that?
Almost.
So, tell me about it.
I see.
Where's your father now?
Where is your father now?
Dead as a doornail. He got assassinated some years before I was allowed into the priesthood.
Wow. Assassinated?
Assassinated? What happened?
He got mistaken for someone else. But it doesn't really matter. Let's not talk about it.
Sounds like he got what he deserved. Hardly. At least he took care of her. I'm sorry. Like, him, you know, he didn't do it. Like, he just did what he think was right. Anyway, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. To be honest, I'm glad he's dead. Otherwise, I would be in bed next to some 200-year-old seer now. You see, Tahar, if there's one thing I took away from all that, it's that there's no greater power in life. Or, if there is, it doesn't care. Murderers live to be 100, children die in the birth beds. Ultimately, the biggest fallacy is that we like to believe that there's someone who gives a damn. We're on our own, and we have to make the best out of whatever life throws at us. I did. And even though not all worked out as I had planned, I'm here. And I'm free.
But the Guardians are real? It's a cynical way to see things? Yeah, I love it.
That's a cynical way to see things.
No more cynical than to believe that the gods care.
Why?
Well, if you had the power to intervene without risk and you don't, what does that make you? A textbook cynic, and definitely not someone I'd like to have a drink with, let alone worship.
But the Guardians are real, are they?
But the Guardians are real.
I never said that they weren't. But tell me one thing. Why is there cruelty when there's Shanna? Why is there injustice when there's Arian? Why do children die when there's Ellen? There are two explanations. Number one, the Guardians are far less powerful than we think. Number two, they just don't give a damn.
I agree. Or maybe their ways are just unfathomable. No. Maybe their hands are tied. No. I don't give a damn. Like, that maybe their hands are tied. That just means they are far less powerful. I agree.
I couldn't agree more.
Happy to hear that. The gods aren't the answer. Yeah, every once in a while there's the token miracle healing. The chances of your prayers being answered are next to none. So you can either sit on your buttocks hoping that some god will take pity, or you can take your fate into your own hands.
But you still feel lost sometimes?
But you still feel lost sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, I do. But I'm working on it. Anyway, we digressed quite a bit, didn't we? Sorry, my fault. Sometimes I just talk too much. I'll see you around, Tahar. And thanks for listening.
Alright. Advancing the main quest. Alright, let's talk with what's going on here. Gore. Okay, Gore, let's talk. I can't wait to hear more about the orcish culture. Maybe it's time to take a break. Okay. Not sure where we're gonna go next time, but this is the time to take a break, so thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.